MannequinSpin.com, I'm Hala Maroc, and this week's banger with the most buzz is courtesy of
DUZIN. What's going on, people? Hip hop.
Before we get started, where can everybody follow you, check out your stuff?
IamDyme.com. That's IamDYME.com. Follow on my social media. For the news about me, that's my site. Check it out.
Alright, so I honestly got introduced to you by a kid in Harlem. I'm from Staten Island. So if you know that this guy from Harlem and this girl from Staten Island is listening to you, then you're definitely doing something right, because you're from Brooklyn, you're not from either of them.
Yeah.
So, and that song was called I Dilly. I Don't Even Like You. What inspired that song?
I Dilly, I don't even like you. Players really think we cool, so they get comfortable. Who you is never in the cycle. You got a Jackson, Michael, spit Bibles, here's another scripture.
Yeah, and that's where it came from. Just not getting along with somebody in school and just having that feeling on an everyday basis and coming up with an acronym for it.
Makes sense. How old are you?
I'm 21.
You've always been in Brooklyn?
Yeah, born and raised in Brooklyn.
Alright. And what inspires your style?
My style?
Yeah, you have like a certain like swag to you.
Brooklyn. It's everyday life in Brooklyn. It's everyday people in Brooklyn, people all around. Musically, Frank Sinatra, Jay-Z, Eminem, Amy Winehouse. But style-wise, I just really just
It just came along.
just do me.
Okay. So being that you're in Brooklyn, what artists inspire your music?
Amy Winehouse, Jay-Z, Biggie, Eminem, Ludacris, Busta Rhymes. A lot of those artists I grew up listening to. Erykah Badu. I got the pleasure of opening up a show for her in LA. The Roots. Yeah.
So, very nice. You were previously signed to Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
What happened with that?
Well, Warner Brothers did a merger with Atlantic Records, so now I'm on Atlantic.
Okay.
So I'm brand new over there.
How's that going?
Myself.
Treating you well?
Myself.
Okay.
I'm doing what I've always done. You know.
So what can we expect from you and your music coming up? Any new projects?
Yeah, we got the hip hop project coming out.
Okay.
I'm gonna put that out very soon. It's gonna come out right on time.
You're not telling us when.
Right on time. I was watching that.
You'll know when it's coming out.
A rapper I actually look up to said that about his breakout project. I feel like this is gonna be my hip hop.
Explain the hip hop concept to me.
Well, over out in Europe, I did a tour out there last year, and I had a magazine write an article about me, and the headline was hip hop. You know, I was going through, I did my thing, brought my original New York style, just did my shows and got the mark. You know, that was the name that they gave me, so definitely want to live up to that. You know, I stuck with it. Definitely want to live up to that, the meaning behind that.
So how long have you been doing music for? Not even like public eye, just in general.
Since I was about 8.
And it was always rapping?
No.
Okay.
I started off in choirs, like my mom, and I went to church with my 2 sisters all the time. So I was involved in that, you know, choirs, singing solos, and so I started off with singing. I saw a rapper in church rap, because I wasn't really even allowed to listen to rap. So it was like a thing in the house. If I was only able to watch music videos if nobody was watching. And we didn't even have cable, so we was watching Channel 31.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh, mom went to sleep.
Mom was at home, you know, we were watching Big Pimpin' on Channel 31. So, you know, video music box. And yeah, you know, that's really where it came from, just being influenced even more by actually seeing the rapper and having him take me under his wing. And you know, that's how we got to rapping.
So, which rapper are you referring to?
Oh, Q the Prophet is his name.
Okay.
He still shows a lot of love. He came out to my Puma show last month. And
So you were at the Dean List tour. I did see you perform at the Dean List tour. Are you actually sponsored by Puma, or are you?
Yeah, I'm the East Coast ambassador.
Very nice.
Yeah, New York ambassador.
What they really want, yo. No peace, want me to be cutthroat. Text ignored and your links exposed. Wanna blow, try to ride on my coat. See me, they wanna jump down my throat. Don't even bother. MC sweeping like Jesus Father. What up on the web like Peter Parker. Don't need the office.
So this is ManicInstinct.com. I always ask everybody that I interview, tell us one time that you followed your manic instinct.
You know, just going out to Europe and, you know, doing it the way I did it. You know, just being out there and, you know, doing it for the experience more than anything. Just traveling by night, you know, performing by day. I feel like it was a unique experience for me going out to Europe for the first time.
So what about you do you feel like people relate to the most when like they're listening to your music, when they're getting to know you through like social media? Because you do have a following. What do you think makes them so drawn to you? That's just
Weirdo, yo. Who said that? ASAP. That's a dope ass line. Yeah, you know, people are intrigued by, you know, interesting shit. I guess I make interesting shit. You know.
Understandable.
Yeah, I try my best. I take pride in my creativity.
Okay.
And yeah, I just perform my ass off and, you know, just make a name, represent for my city.
Do you have, like, you know how ASAP has the ASAP crew? Do you have a crew that you could shout out right now?
Well, you
or
know,
a support team?
The movement is hip hop. You know, that's what I'm looking at. Like, my crew is definitely what I would consider hip hop, and we're called the City of Gods right now.
Okay.
Right now we're definitely coming together. Definitely still building up our relationships are there, but definitely just building up what we really want to be. I just feel like there's a lot of dope artists in New York in general. Just spit fire, just making great music, and you know, we all happen to be friends, and a lot of us aren't getting the recognition that we should. You know, I feel like it's time for the alliance to build.
Makes sense. So, what advice would you give to an upcoming rapper like yourself that's trying to build a name for themselves? Because you're pretty seasoned at this point, you know?
Shush!
No, yeah, of course. And then you have your following, you have a style that you stick to, and, you know, a support team, so you there.
Yeah, so, I mean...
What would you tell...
Keep it in the fam, because these voters are focused on feeding theirs. Know that and be prepared. No money being scared. If you ain't have no intention to stay while you even here.
So that's ManicInstinct.com. I'm Hala Maroc. You can follow him at
IamDom.com. Follow my Twitter, my Facebook, and all that. IamDYME.com. Thank y'all for having me. I'm about to go back to Staten Island.
Alright, so you can follow me at Hala Maroc _ on Twitter, at Hala Maroc on Instagram.
I can't understand what you're getting at. Got a full inbox full of little cat raps, full of what's up bros and it's attached. Nah, I ain't tryna leave, I ain't tryna hear. Need bread, tryna cop dimes like a dealer. Spitters wanna take my shine and position. Hell, now I'm getting licked sometime.